Shakia, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Homefront. If you haven't seen the Homefront trailer was dropped today. A first-person shooter with a Crytek engine. First-person shooter. Now, if you haven't played Homefront, you remember back in the day, Woody at PAX East destroyed this game, saying that it was a terrible game. And the only reason that Woody's gamer tag said that Homefront was a bad game is because all those guys were playing Call of Duty and it would have killed their profitability on YouTube. So now that Woody's gamer tag is off of YouTube and playing Minecraft, I'm glad he's not even touching first-person shooters with the infectious, toxic self. Finally, HD 3D next-gen graphics on Homefront. This game has a chance to breathe. If you watched my video on Fist 2 yesterday, my hour-long podcast, I told you all it's going to take, and this is not the only one, but all it's going to take is one good AAA title with updated graphics that's a first-person shooter, and Call of Duty is going to be out the window. And the reason being is because they didn't take care or retain their casual community. I am so happy that Homefront is coming out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm just happy. I just hope the multiplayer was great, but I expect great things. This multiplayer was awesome. It was just the fact that there was a couple groups of people that were on YouTube, like Woody and some others, who didn't even give it a chance. Killed it at PAX East. It wasn't even about the gameplay. It was about them making money. But fortunately, those guys are out of the way. XJaws, Woody's gamer tag, they're all history. They're no longer in the first-person shooter market. I thank the good Lord that they are off the YouTube forums. So this game is going to be excellent. I was kind of down and out for about a good couple months. I was like, man, first-person shooters are not looking too good. And Call of Duty just doesn't have no direction. It's basically a spin-off. Advanced Warfare is a spin-off. Totally kissing ass for esports players. Totally ignoring the casual community. But guess what? Tons of first-person shooters. That pie, you think, if you listened to my video yesterday that 9 million in the United States was a bad number, I'm going to say that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is probably going to do between, I would say, the same amount of number or less in the Americas if all these games drop at the same time. I cannot wait until Treyarch's game faces the real competition next year. They're going to get squashed, if this is any indication of what's going on. But Homefront looks awesome. If you haven't seen Mortal Kombat X, incredible, the Unreal 4 engine. I mean, it's unfathomable how beautiful that next-gen game looks. Incredible. I mean, I would do a video on it, but, I mean, just go watch the Mortal Kombat 10 trailer. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Homefront video is looking spectacular. You know, they tackle everything that Call of Duty is scared to tackle. We're talking an invasion from the Chinese into the United States. I mean, you talk about when Glenn Schofield and Michael Condrey are going something we can relate to. This is what we can relate to. A real military situation where the Chinese come in and invade America, and they're in Philadelphia, and the Americans are the insurgents because they're occupying our country. That's believable. That is a believable military shooter with the CryGen 3 next-gen engine. It's gonna be epic. You look at this game, and it's halfway epic because it was great. The gameplay was great. Nobody in the community gave it. There was only a handful of people that realized how beautiful this game was, with the exceptions of a little bit of a motion blur problem, or the tracking, the 30 frames per second wasn't high enough. Little drop on the 30 frames, but other than that, I mean, if it was up to 45, 50 on this one, it would have been even more spectacular. But it was still a great game, as you can see here. I mean, look at the graphics of this game. This game if you look at it, is comparable to what you would see today in a next-gen console game. This is on the 360. So, I mean, I think it pushed the graphics as far as it could go. I'm ecstatic at how great Homefront is looking. If you're not following them, it's Homefront Game at Twitter, Homefront Game. Go make sure you follow them. Go make sure you show all your support this time in the community. Make sure that you guys support this game and support all the other first-person shooter out there. Show the Call of Duty developers and so on and so forth. You know, you don't have to sit there and be subjected to indoctrination of playing the game a certain way. No, there's other games out there that are great first-person shooters, that are AAA titles, that are going to be epic. Show your support. Tweet these videos out. Talk about Homefront. You know what's even more funnier than the whole thing itself is that Battlefield Hardline was leaked way before these videos. It didn't even trend. Homefront pops off the scene and blam! It's trending with Mortal Kombat and Forza 2 or whatever. It's on the front page. It's trending. You know why it's trending? Because it's a believable scenario. Revolutionary, first-person shooter, epic, Philadelphia, honors American soil, battling them. I mean, Call of Duty's so scared to step on any political toes. It's ridiculous. They got this endowment they pay to the government so they don't get lobbied and shut down. They don't show any blood. I mean, it's the biggest joke of a game out there. And on top of that, they don't even listen to the majority of the community. They sponsor less than 1%. I am so happy this game is coming out because now I really know that this game I would be playing more than... I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat X. I'm going to be playing this game. I'm not giving all my time to Call of Duty this year. If Call of Duty is a bad game, I'm bailing. I'm bailing a lot earlier than I would have bailed. And if this game, if Homefront is any indication of what the old Homefront is, but with better graphics and it's up to date and it's the dopest game and so on and so forth, dude, I'm going to stay with this game. Especially the PS4, the Xbox One. Are you kidding me? This game is going to be epic. Epic! If the multiplayer is an update of this multiplayer, it's going to be epic. Let me rephrase that. If it's a updated idea from this, now if it's completely some off the tangent wall Battlefield Hardline crap or some ridiculousness, no, it's not going to be epic. But if it's going to be off of this and it's going to be a military shooter and it's called Homefront Revolution, and the idea and the concept is realistic, you can relate to it, and it's in the future, and it's not too far over the top, hell yeah! It's gonna be dope! So like I said, Homefront was great. I loved it then, and I'm gonna love this Homefront. I'm so glad that we don't have these toxic YouTubers like Woody's Gamertag, XJaws. I mean, these whole group of people that their whole life depends or did depend on Call of Duty surviving. You know, you're going to have people like T. Martin and Ali A. They're probably going to jump on the bandwagon, whichever one's the hottest. And, you know, obviously they're going to survive off of it. But this no longer going to be banding together and saying that other games are bad. It's just impossible now. The casual community is too big. Call of Duty has neglected its base community, so they're not going to get to support, you know, of the people supporting those particular people on YouTube. For one, half of those toxic players are gone. They were money whores anyway. They're off there leeching off something else now. Thank God they're on Minecraft. Please never come back. Thank you. So I'm ecstatic, extremely ecstatic. I just played the happy song for like 20 minutes while watching the Homefront video and the Mortal Kombat 10 video. I just can't wait. I was seriously on the verge of just giving up on gaming and just throwing out my Xbox and PS4 like, you know what? There's no hope. But I just can imagine what Battlefront's going to be like. I hope that for some reason that Dice's Frostbite engine isn't going to be in it, which is it's just going to be terrible. I would rather have Crytek made Battlefront or Call of Duty. I wish Call of Duty would at least license Star Wars and just drop the Call of Duty series. It would have been an epic save, you know what I mean? But it didn't turn out that way. Battlefield is the most clueless developers when EA and DICE and Battlefield when it comes to first-person shooters. I mean, it's one failure after another. Homefront, what is it? Medal of Honor, Battlefield. What's next? Are they going to destroy Star Wars now? So, anyways, I'm super excited. I cannot wait for this game. I don't know what else to say. I'm ecstatic. Go ahead and do the research. Start following. Support them. Go out and look at this game. It's going to be awesome. Rainbow Six is coming. Battlefront. I'll give it a chance, even though EA and DICE's crappy Frostbite engines make it. There's some other first-person shooters that I'm sure that's not even being mentioned. How surprising Homefront 2 was kept under wraps or Homefront Revolution was amazing to me. Nothing leaked out. I mean, there was one thing, but it was a terrible video, and it would just quickly disappeared. But the stuff they got out now, oh my God, the presentation is flawless. Mortal Kombat 10's trailer, if you just did some better music on the trailer, I mean, rap kind of like gives a small portion of the community that plays the game, I mean, that you already have captured. I mean, there's that group of people that you've already captured. You don't need to put rap music. I would have went with some more epic theme music. I hope somebody redoes that video or Midway does, or not Midway, but NetherRealm redoes a video with some different epic music, because that shit was epic next gen fighter game. Oh my God. So there's tons of shit coming out. I'm gonna keep it right locked on this channel. We're gonna tell you what's epic and what's not, what not to waste your money on, where the people are going, the toxicity of which has disappeared off of YouTube. Everything couldn't fall into place better. Like, all these leeches are dead off of Call of Duty. The people who was here in the beginning are here now, still here playing first-person shooters, and they're here to deliver you this great news. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.